Alright, next to land is November 620 UX coming in from Boise. 4-year-old ERJ. And I gotta say, this airplane is one of the most popular ones for the regional flights now because there's no middle seat, first of all. There's plenty of room to put your overhead bags and shit. The CRJ is dead. The ERJ is what is in. Very nice, in the zone. So it was pretty windy earlier, but now it's not that bad anymore. Okay, SkyWest 4633 is going to be rolling out here on 24 right. He'll be taxiing to his gate on the other side of the airport, probably via the bridge route. There are some spotters over there too, but not right now. You can see the engine pods right there of Alpha 6 Echo Victor Romeo, United Emirates 216. They're going over to, you guessed it, where else, right? Dubai. They'll be taking off next, and next to land is going to be 309NV. That is a 16-year-old 319 coming in from Vegas. I'll tell you a little cool story about the 319 here in a minute. There they go. And so what I was going to say about the 319 that Allegiant has, uncommon, is that they have 2 overwing exits. You don't see that very often in America. Will they get it in the zone? Oh, right on the 1,000-footer. It's beautiful. Beautiful work, Allegiant. Coming in from Vegas. Next to take off will be Echo Victor Romeo going to Dubai. Off is Emirates 216 Super 4-year-old A380-800. They're going to head on over to, you guessed it, Dubai. Let's see if we can get some good wing flex action off of this one today. That's what we were looking for. As soon as they get taken off, we'll come back right to it. There's Charlie Golf Echo Hotel India coming in from Vancouver. 5-year-old Max 8. Headed for 24 right. Let's see if they get it in the zone. Will it be smooth, or will they fuck it all up? 1500 passed. Nice. Not too bad. Right in the zone. And quick over as the rate. Echo Victor Romeo is about to rotate. We should see some wing flex action coming. There they go. Look for heat. Let's see the heat. There it is. No wing walk, like no wave walk, like the Lufthansa guy that did the other day. Started waving the wings at us, saying goodbye for his last flight back to Munich. Not today. He's gonna keep it nice and professional. Okay, let's have a listen to Eva, number 12, 777-300, 8 years old. Bravo, 16723. 16723. Have a go. Runway 24 right. Will they get it in the zone? Or will they F everything all up? My sunglasses do not allow me to see, but I think they're right in the zone. Nice. And he straightens out after the touchdown. Speed brakes come up. Losing my shits. Wind is picking up, and we're going to get the flex. The wake turbulence off of that aircraft will be audible and possibly visible right here, but we're going to cut out. Alright, this is November 334 NW, 31-year-old A320 operating as Delta Flight 2004. I don't know where the fuck they're going, but that's who they are. Let's see. Will the crosswind make the aircraft crab on the pavement. That's what I'm looking for. Now on an Airbus like this, you're not supposed to use any aileron on a crosswind takeoff. Only the rudder. And right into the wind. Boom. Wheels up, please. Thank you. Quickly following suit will be Southwest 2263, November 8509 uniform. This aircraft actually has a little issue. Bird strike on takeoff one day whilst operating out of Pittsburgh on their way to Fort Myers. That was the 14th of November 2018. Let's pan over to Alaska Jet 285 Alpha Kilo. It's a 5-year-old 900. Are the plug doors intact? They sure look it to me. Ooh, you know, it happens. It's no big deal. Nice and firm. Smoked it. They smoked it. Alright. No big deal, like I said. Oh, we missed the other Southwest taking, or we missed Southwest taking. No big deal either. And we'll cut it there. Classic twofer. Classic twofer, here we go. That's Swiss Airlines Flight 40 coming in from Zurich. 6-year-old 777-300 with a registration of HBJNH. How they do? Oh, right in the zone with a squeaker. I love it. All right, nice. And we just missed 364NB taking off, making up Delta Flight 1453 going over to Portland, Oregon. In their 19-year-old Airbus A320. Nice little quasi twofer. That's twofer, right? All right, and we end the action there. We're gonna pick up the action here with November 181 UW coming in from DFW. 22-year-old A321. No accident history, no incident history. I love that. Pretty soon the sun's going to be right in our faces, and it is already kind of right past the 1500. No big deal, but it's a nice landing nonetheless. How would you rate that? I think it did pretty good. How about we go over to SkyWest 4087 in their 5-year-old D175. Are they going to sit there, or are they going to take? Oh, there they go. Now this one you could put lots of aileron in if you want. It's not a big deal. But you can see the longitudinal axis is kind of just like pitching around or rolling around there on takeoff roll even. Nice upsloping runway to make things go slower. Nice. Ooh, listen to that. Listen to that. Listen to 789 Alpha November coming in from London Heathrow with his loud ass engines. 23-year-old 777-200. And it's got a history. It's got a cargo fire indication in 2013. Right there on the 1500 footers. Speed brakes come up. Professional use only for the centerline, guys. Only for professionals. What a treat that was. But I was saying, so this was a flight out of Bogota in 2013. Cargo fire indication. They just quickly turned around. They were on their way from Bogota That's nothing you want to ever play with. If you have any indication of fire on board, you want to just get that shit on the ground quickly, because that's your life. Holy crap, is that wake turbulence proof? Oh my word, it's getting windy out here. Thanks to the wake off of that bad boy. Alright, following American 135 from Heathrow, quickly here's Iberia 6171. They're coming in from Madrid, 7-year-old A330-200, an aircraft that I really like. Will they get it in the zone, or will they float it halfway down the runway? I'd say that's right in the touchdown zone. Beautiful. I've said this before, it's very hard to slam an A330 down because the wings are so long and they produce such a good ground effect. Ground effect is the lift that's from the wings that pushes down onto the ground, and it kind of cushions it, keeps it in the air. Layman's way of explaining that. Welcome to LAX Iberia 6171. Registration on that is Echo Charlie MMG, 7-year-old. Echo Charlie Mike Golf. Taking the runway now, it's going to be Louisiana 1. That's the airplane livery you see there. Louisiana 1. Alright. November 9, 46 Whiskey November. They're going over to Denver in their 13-year-old 737-700. I don't see a history on it. I could be wrong, but I don't see a history on it. Let's check out the action. Is there a crosswind still, or will they be right down the runway center line? You tell me. I don't know, but what we do have coming on final here is November 275 Whiskey November. 16-year-old, another 737-700. Coming in from Vegas, operating as 2803. Alright, are they rolling yet? My tired eyes cannot tell. The wind is picking up here. They're holding in position. Sorry about the tripod, I can't do anything about that. Alright, there it is. Will they get it in the zone, or will they F everything all up? Oh, it's float past 1,000. Just past the 1,500 footers. Nice. Alright, Louisiana 1 appears to be rolling out. Takeoff. Let's have a look. The use of rudder application is strongly suggested when you have a crosswind from the left or right, doesn't matter. Minimize the use of aileron. That's the idea with these airplanes. I have actually flown with a guy who tried to straighten out a jet 100 feet above the deck just to see what would happen. It did not go well for him. And by the way, that was in an Airbus. Not a good idea. That's how you fucking crash things. Because by the way, everything bad that can happen on a landing happens below 100 feet. How about we welcome SkyWest 3662 from San Jose. Their 5-year-old Embraer November 265 SY. Hello. I'll bet you any money these guys are going to get it right in the zone and it's going to be smooth. That is my bet. Am I right? Or am I full of shit? Alright, there's 1,000 footers. Past the 1,500 footers. 2,000, oh, just past the 2,000 foot. And it was kind of firm. That is why I don't go gambling, folks. I do not gamble. I lose every fucking time. Yes, I know. Alright, our next crash victims are going to be Southwest 1125 from Sacramento, November 8, 577 Zulu. 5-year-old 737-800. It's only 5-year-old. Why isn't it a max, you know? Who cares? Let's check it out. Will they get it smooth? Or will they pound it like something that's rented for an hour? Think about that one. Don't think too hard though. Nice. That was just shy of the 1,500 footers, right in the zone. Our aiming point, the place we'd like to touch down is between 1,000 and 1,500 feet. That's where we want to get the wheels onto the pavement, technically, generally speaking. Short runways like in Lihui, it's okay to try to get it onto the 500 footers, but that's not what we do as a normal habit. So that was a great landing, in my opinion. Okay, let us say hello to SkyWest 5579 in their 10-year-old E175 coming in from Reading, RDD. November 103, Sierra Yankee. Will they get it smooth, or will you come up with the next one? Zone, or will they F everything all up? Holy shit, it's getting windy. 2,000 feet and a nice touchdown. Get out of the way, birdie. Get sucked up by the Delta jet ready to take off. Next we got Southwest 662, 16-year-old, November 288 Whiskey November, Boeing 737-700 from San Jose, California. Let's see. We're doing landings today, folks. This is all about the landings. 737. Too bad there's not going to be a MAX 7 for a long time. As hopefully Boeing rethinks their existence, because we've had enough, I would say, by now. Of the ouch! Woo! Smoked it. Let's see that. Nice. Smoked it down. Next to land on 24 right is going to be the Canadian jet, WestJet rather, 1514 coming in from Calgary. It's a 1-year-old MAX 8. Charlie, Foxtrot, Echo Whiskey Juliet. Let's see what they do. This aircraft shares a tail number on a former 700 that had an in-flight engine shutdown. So when I was doing the research for this bird, I was like, wait a minute, how could it have happened in that, in 2013 or whatever year it was, if this thing's only 1-year-old? So apparently that's a former jet. This aircraft replaced a tail number on it. So right past the 1500s, not bad. Not bad at all. I'll give him that one. We're waiting now for 506 DA, I think it is, to take the runway to head on out to Kona. This should be happening pretty soon. Alright, there goes 506 DA on their way to Kona. Their 1-year-old 320 Neo, correction, 321 Neo. Now we've got 177 Delta November taking the runway. 33-year-old 767-300. And if you're a plane geek like me, you will recall that this aircraft had an in-flight engine failure back in 2017 when they were en route from Narita to Portland, and they ended up diverting to some bumfuck place in Alaska. Okay, sorry Cold Bay, you're not bumfuck, but it was a logistical nightmare for everybody when they did that. But this is the aircraft that had the engine in-flight shut down. Cold Bay got some visitors that day. 33-year-old Boeing 767-300. Let's see, will they make it to JFK today? Or will they shut down in flight again? By the way, there's a lot of history on this aircraft. I just can't look it all up right now in this small shoot. Maybe I'll tag it with some text when I do this video. Safe flight, people. We missed somebody landing, but oh well. The next one we have coming in is going to be a treat for us. It's coming in from Helsinki. It's Finnair, flight number 1 in the One World livery. It is an 8-year-old A350-900 with a registration of OHLWB. All right. And here they come. Let's welcome them to LAX. Surely they're going to get it in the zone, and surely it's going to be a nice landing, right? That's how you treat a 350. You don't fuck around with that thing. Or not. Ooh. So normally when we have a firm landing, we actually try to salvage it psychologically by putting the nose down gently. Nah, they didn't even bother with that. They just said, get it down. For crying out loud, they've flown a good long 10 hours and 27 minutes. Cut them some slack, shall we? All right, let us get ready to say hello to United Airlines 802 from Hong Kong in their 4-year-old Dreamliner Dash 9. Welcome home, guys, after a 10-hour and 45-minute flight. No place like home, right? Watch them all be commuters. Okay, well done. Right there, right by the 1,000 footers. That's pretty good. This Dreamliner Dash 9 has the Continental Airlines registration of 29977. No, this is not a Continental Airlines aircraft. It couldn't be. It's too new for that. They use a Continental registration scheme, though. I hear an engine spooling up on the left side over here. What can it be? Oh, yes. That's going to be November 171 DN. I'll tell you about it when it takes the runway. Alright, so this is November 171 DN. It's a 33-year-old Boeing 767-300 operating as Flight 443, and they're going out to Honolulu. And guess what? This aircraft's got a troubled past as well. You may recall sometime last year, it was in the news that, I think it was June 10th of 2023, they were on their way from JFK to Prague, and this aircraft, they experienced some left engine surging after takeoff, and they didn't know what to make of it, but they continued their climb out, and they didn't really notice anything wrong with it. Well, suddenly they thought that they had blown a tire, and somehow that correlated into creating engine surges. So I don't know, maybe the blown tire made our engine surge. Fuck it, let's just turn back and go back to JFK. So they dumped most of their fuel out and returned back to JFK. I don't know the disposition, what really happened afterward. Delta has a great PR department, and they do not let shit like this, make the news if they can. But the passengers will, So that was that. They thought they had a tire blown out. Somehow it caused the engine surging, and sometime after they left at JFK, they dumped fuel and came back. Now, it's always a good qualifier to say they did it for safety. And guess what? Everyone walked away safe, so that's a job well done as far as I'm concerned. What more can you ask for, right? Safe flights. Year-old 763 heading out to Honolulu. I hear somebody coming. I don't know who it is. Let's check it out. Delta Airlines 737-800 it looks like. I've got zero information on it. It's coming in from Austin, I'll give you that. Its flight number is 931, I'll give you that. It's 3760 Charlie is the registration, I'll give you that. They passed the runway zone, they're past the 2,000 footers, I'll give you that. Welcome to Los Angeles, Delta 931 from Austin, Texas. Hello to SkyWest 4923 from Oak City, 3-year-old Embraer E175 with a registration of 505SY. Okay, it's getting dark now. Well, no, it's not getting dark. It's getting. Holy shit! Will they get in the zone? Will it be smooth? 1,000 feet. Right in the zone. Beautiful. A little bit firm, but no big deal. They touched down right to be, and that's what I like. That is what I like in aviation. No fucking about. Alright, we can start to hear now. SkyWest 5341 coming in from Arcata. Arcata. Where the fuck is Arcata? ACV is the airport code. I've never even heard of it. They're in a 4-year-old AE175. 618 UX is the registration. Arcata. Where the fuck is Arcata? Sorry, I'm sorry. I swore like a sailor. I know it's bad. But Jesus. I want it in the zone, guys. In the fucking zone. Let's go. That works. Beautiful job. Fantastic work. And by the way, I will never stop praising the Embraer E175. That's a great airplane because it's got no middle seats. That is the sole reason you have a good airplane, because there's no middle seats. Especially a guy like me, I'm pretty big, and I like aisle seats personally because I can stick my ass into the aisle and give the guy next to me some, or the gal, or give the person next to me some more space. But when there's no middle seat on an aircraft, I consider that a win no matter what. Even if it was the old CRJs, I didn't mind it. I mean, don't you guys like a fucking plane with no middle seats? Well, I mean, some of you don't mind. I know a lot of people that don't mind sitting in the middle seat. It's not a big deal, but fuck that, I hate it. I always want to get up every hour because I like to stretch my legs. Alright, enough of that. Singapore Airlines 36 is coming in. Now this is a 1-year-old A350-900. Oh, how long have they been flying? Just 14 hours and 5 minutes, that's it. 9 Victor SJF, that is the tail number. Or the registration number, or whatever you want to call it. Will they get in the zone, or will they drift past it? Or what I'd prefer is, will they go around? Wind shear advisories are in effect. Right on the 1,000-footers, you can't go wrong with that. It was firm, yes. On the aiming point, fucking badass. I love that. Well done, Singapore. Well done. I wish they'd put cool shit on the top of their aircraft. Like, remember the 747s? I would say Mega Top or Mega Arc. That was cool back in the day, you know? That was really cool, but they don't do shit like that anymore. Alright, let's listen to it. November 753 Alpha November. Coming in from Charlotte. In a 22-year-old 777-200 with the Trent engines. Back in 2012, this aircraft suffered a classic V1 cut style engine failure, which means they had just at liftoff basically, one of their engines started stalling out, compressor stalls, and they climbed it up to 3,000 feet, secured the engine, and came back around. I don't remember where it was coming out from though, but that's the history on this one. November 753 Alpha November. Every plane's got a story, folks. And if they don't, they will. It's just a fact of life. Okay, good job, guys, as they roll out and clear the runway down. Next one's going to be Al Nippon 106 from Haneda. Alright, this is an 8-year-old 7879 Dreamliner, of course, and it is 9 hours and 5 minutes en route currently. Tail number JA875 Alpha. Don't fuck up. 1,000. Nice. Right in between the markers. We're doing landings today, folks. This is all about the landings. I might get a takeoff here and there, but this is all about the landings today. Very nice. Whatever, I'll do a mystery takeoff. I don't know who it is. I don't care. I know it's a Delta 320 or 319. I know it's got, if it's a 320 or 319, it's a former Northwest Airlines one. have a twofer here. We're gonna have United Airlines 2168 touching down in a 1-year-old MAX 8 with a registration number of 57299. Let's go to that instead, because we're talking about landings here today, folks. We want landings. Continental registration 57299. Okay, that's out of the zone, right around the 2,000 mark. It's still good though. I mean, okay, legally yes, it's in the zone, but it's outside of what we like to do. In other words, it passed the 1,500 foot. I think that was right around the 2,000 mark. All right, who's this guy? Let's have a look. I tell you, I need a secretary to do all this spotting shit. I gotta look stuff up, use the camera, talk shit. Well, that one there is Delta 1431 on their way to San Francisco. November 397DN, which is a 4-year-old A321. Yeah, let Japan cross first. That's a good idea. It's a fucking great idea. You know what? Let's let them cross too while we're at it. Why not? United, go ahead. There they go. Alright, so next one to land is going to be Delta 504 coming from Boston. November 706 TW. Can you guess where that airplane came from? Yes, TWA. In their 27-year-old 757-200. Holy fuck, it's getting windy here. What will be the disposition of the landing? Will the 27-year-old, will they treat her nicely, or will they pound her like a... Ooh, pitching about, cheating it on, right in the zone though. Opposite rudder. Listen, they got the job done. More rudder, more rudder. Oh my word, do they have control of this bird? Sure looks like it to me. That was good. Good action. Alright, next to land is going to be Delta 1286. The 21-year-old A319, former Northwest Airlines, former North Bank owned, November 358 NB. They're going to be touching down here soon. Who's taking off over there? We'll call that one Southwest 424 to Dallas Love Field in a 737-800. Do I cut to the landing action or do I just let it roll? I'll cut. Alright, 358 NB, let's see how they do. Watch it, watch it, watch it. No. Beautifully done. Absolutely beautiful. Fuck's sake. You know, it's supposed to be gusting to 30. When I touched down, it was gusting to 29 today. I want to see some drama. I want to see some go-arounds. I want to see some skidding down the runway. Side loading. I want to see some good shit. Mother Nature must have known that I was going to come out here in spots. Thus, kind of calmed the wind down a bit. Fucking bullshit, if you ask me. Alright. What's next, folks? We got a guy coming on final now. It's going to be a Southwest 2791. They're going to be in a 21-year-old 700. Another 700. That's a treat. I love that airplane. If there was a 737 that I would love, it would be that one, the 700, because you could do anything with it. It's a fantastic bird. November 7866 Alpha will be the next one touching down. And why not? While we wait for that to touch down, we could just watch a sunset takeoff. When these guys rotate the fucking plane, that sun is going to be right in their face. So I got a little bit of words of wisdom to you. When you're flying the aircraft on takeoff, if you know you're going to be in the sun, put the visors in a position first. Put it in a position so that you will not have to look for it and get it out after you're lifting off into the sun. That's what I do. And then believe you me, that sunglasses alone do not do the trick. They do not. You have to have the sun visors up with your sunglasses on when you're taking off in these conditions. Otherwise, you'll be what? You will be fucked. Who's this now? Southwest 2791. 7866 Alpha, like we're just talking about. 21-year-olds. Here we go. All right, 500, 1,000, right on the fucking aiming point. Beautiful. That was a beautiful touchdown. Now, was it firm? Yes, that's okay. It wasn't a hard one. It was just firm. That's good. That's good. You have to be a narcissistic prick to say that was not a good landing. I know a few of those, don't we all? Don't say it. Right, it's getting nasty bright out here. The sun's going to be directly in the lens. It's not good. But nonetheless, let's say hi to United 387. They're coming in from Vancouver in a brand fucking new Max 8 jet. 17311 is the Continental registration. $17,311 is the Continental registration. Yeah, okay, that was on the firmer side of firm. On the harder side of firm, but we can deal with it. We can deal with it. There's a lot of new pilots on the 737 at United Airlines, lots of them. It is golden out here at LAX, and here comes Southwest 2801 from Denver, and they're 18-year-olds, 737-700, 213 Whiskey November. Here we go. Yes, right short of the 1500 footers. Get the nose down, turn the nose to the left. That's how you do it. Another one bit on the firm side. I don't know. I guess the 7.3s are just firm landing aircraft. Barely in the frame now because the sun is directly on our faces. We can see Lufthansa 453, which is a daily departure. Everyone sees it, everyone knows it. There's probably lots of people spotting this bird right now. This is Deutsche Alpha India Mike. 9 years old, A330. They've got just a short 5,900, 6,000 miles of flying to go. I don't know if my camera can hold it. I don't have any stops, light stops on this thing. But we got also Delta coming in on the parallel runway there. So let's see who goes first. Who will go first? Lufthansa 453 or the Delta touching down? I think Delta's going to touch down first. We'll pan over when we get to it. The wind is picking up due to the thrust of those engines, even at idle. We'll just sit there and stew. We can't look at the whole bird. He's rolling. We're going to feel some wind. Might hear it too. We'll see lots of wing flex. Welcome to planet Mars, folks. We are planet Mars. Lift off, baby. We can hear in the background 420DX touching down. Delta 187 on a motherfucker. Coming in from London Heathrow. 420DX. Don't mess it up, guys. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Nice. It's a pretty new A330-900. Holy fuck, is the wind picking up. We can't pick up Lufthansa. Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot, folks. I'm gonna give it a shot of getting Hawaiian 9 heading over to Honolulu in their 9-year-old A330-200. This is gonna be nasty, guys, but planet Mars in effect at the golden hour view of LAX 24 left. Registration is 373HA. Beautiful rotation. Oh my lord. That's as far as I want to go. Taking the runway now is Delta 2305. That is it's a 4-year-old A220-100. They're heading over to San Antonio. I think I know somebody who's on this flight. I want to hear those engines spool up. They sound really cool when they spool up. You hear that? Right when they spool up, it has a really cool engine sound. We got one touching down at SkyWest 3696 from Spokane. 275SY. Oops. 275SY will also be touching down for a quasi twofer. Maybe. Oh, they already touched down. Never mind. Yeah, they already touched down. Fuck them. Take the golden hour rotation of the Airbus A220. Alright, I can move my camera now. I don't think there's a threat. Next one we see for touchdown is Delta 442 and their 1-year-old 321neo 517DN is the registration. They're coming in from the D, the dirty D. DTW. The Motor City, I love that place. I don't know, man. I've been based there before. I've always had great fun in Detroit. Now, will these guys get it in the zone, or will they fuck everything all up? 1,000 feet, right in the 1,500 marker zone. I think that's a good one. How about you? What do you guys have to say about that? I say they did a fine job. I don't know if I'll be able to get it, but taking off into the sunset was going to be Delta 1603. Going to Salt Lake City in their 6-year-old 73900. Registration 883DN. Here they go. The sun is right down the runway, right at the end of it. Can my camera do it, or can the sun destroy my camera? I can guess which one you want. I talk lots of crap, but it's okay. It's all in good name, good fun. in love of aviation. That's what it is. SkyWest about to touch down. That's fucking beautiful, guys, isn't it? Lovely. Alright, let's see the SkyWest action. I don't have the digits, I don't have the numerals, I don't know where the fuck they're coming from. 1,000 feet. 15, right past the 15s. Not bad, not bad, guys. Okay, enough of that. What's Southwest 752 taking off, finally. We also have Southwest 49 coming in from El Paso. 969 Whiskey November is about to touch down on the parallel. We got ourselves a three for taking the runway Southwest 3359 going to Phoenix and 275 Whiskey November. Pan over back to the action. We want landings today, guys. Ooh, shy of 1,000. He wants to get to the gate quickly. There is construction and there's only a limited number of taxiways that are open, so he wants to get it down, get it stopped, turned off, and get the fuck to terminal number 1. The 16-year-old takes off on their way to Phoenix. 3359 to Phoenix, November 275 Whiskey November. See ya. See ya. Alright, they're going to JFK. That's Delta Flight 991. 31-year-old 76300 with a registration of 180 DN. Let's see if we got any history on this bad boy. Go ahead, listen to those beautiful GEs. I think they're GEs. Holy moly, it's got a history, alright. March of 2023, about a year ago. On flight 183 from Rome to New York. They were at 32,000 feet when they experienced a thrust loss on engine number 1. They went to idle, drifted down, and decided to divert back to London. So that was in 2023, 1 year ago. Gosh, what is up with these Boeings? They can't catch a break. But the list of mishaps on this aircraft is quite extensive. 2018, rejected takeoff. Blew a tire in 2012. Unreliable transponder 3 times. The best one is the unruly passenger. That's a good one. That's always a fun one. But they're going to New York. Old ass bird. I can hear a plane coming in. It is Delta 1481 from San Francisco. But we're going to keep it on the 76300. The one touching down is 347 NB, former Northwest, 319, 21-year-old. But we're going to stick with the Boeing 76. Well, what you say we do a little bit of side eye action. Can we do it? No, I'd rather get the rotation. Sorry. I'd rather get the rotation. Yes. This was supposed to be landings only today. Nope, not. Guess not. Alright, we'll see you later, Delta 991 to Kennedy. Peace. Don't fuck up. Do not make the news tonight, please. Southwest there is going to go over to Oakland on flight number 2111 in their 5-year-old 800 with a registration of 8577 Zulu, which we saw land earlier. Nice. Alright, how about we catch Delta 1012 coming in from Seattle. 25-year-old 737-800 with a registration of 375 DA. Catch him on the flip side, no big deal. Will it be in a zone, or will they dick it all up? 1,000, 15, right on the 15s. Nice. Firm job. Nice and firm. Firm job? Is that a thing? We do have a couple of treats for you. We've got this guy here. Who's this guy? Let's see. This guy here is SkyWest 3391 to San Francisco. Up next is going to be Virgin 8. They're going over to London Heathrow in a 351,000 with the registration of Golf Victor Papa Romeo Delta. But next to touchdown over here is going to be Delta 301. It's an A350-900, November 515DN, coming in from Atlanta rather. 3-year-old 350-900. So I've given you the numbers, I've given you the digits, I've given you the names. Sayonara SkyWest, Virgin. Let's pick it up with Atlanta Delta 301. Don't disappoint us now. Oh, hey there. Okay, never mind the zone. It's just right there. That works. That works. That is what we call a swing and a miss. When we're flying those planes, and it happens to us, we call that a swing and a miss. Alright, let's swing the action over to Virgin 8 Heavy Romeo Delta, as they call it. This 4-year-old is going to be flying for a few hours, 5,455 miles to London Heathrow tonight. I suspect they're going to be waiting there for just a moment. I do want to see the wing flex. I love seeing these long-winged 350s flex their wings. Let's have a look. Oops, sorry. Alright, V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Or not. Alright, goodbye Heavy Virgin, well done. We'll see you next time. Who's coming next? Anybody know who this is? Delta 473 is headed to Atlanta. Will it take off straight away? Registration on that is 354DN. It's a 5-year-old A321. Sorry. Awful. SkyWest is about to touch down. They're coming in from Haley, SUN. I have no fucking clue where that's at. Not a single clue. But the tail number is 617UX. Wobbly, but right on the zone. Beautiful. I'll take that. Alright, here goes the Delta Jet. To Atlanta, November 354DN. Rotate. Watch the tail now. Positive rate. Gear up. Watch the wing rock. Lovely. Hey, maybe that was for us. That was a left and a right. Okay, I'll take that. You know, I'll just go ahead and say that was for us. And there is Virgin Heavy. Paint the sky, folks. Paint the sky. I love it. It's beautiful. Next one coming in for 2 for right is a treat, locally known as Echo Kilo. This is going to be Speedbird 7 Juliet Super. And by super, you know what I mean. It's an 8-year-old A380 with a registration of Golf, X-Ray, Lima, Echo Kilo. Coming in 0 minutes to go after flying 5,500 miles. 10 hours and 34 minutes. We shall be graced by her presence. Long live the king, right? Long live the king. Get it in the zone, or will they bungle it all up? Oh, whoa, watch it, nose up. Beautifully done. That was fantastic. Love it. It all went well. We really can't see right now, but only engines 2 and 3 are in reverse, because engines 1 and 4 in reverse would do some damage, wouldn't it, to the grass and to the animals and whatnot near the runway. Because it's just fucking a massive aircraft. So that's why they only used engines 2 and 3 for reverse. Physically, there are none at 1 and 4.